Thanks for the support as a channel member, Matt Harling. Since the last episode, our form has been rubbish. I'm actually starting to think that Football Manager knows we're wrapping up this series soon and wants to push me into the playoffs one more time just to mess with me. Hello, welcome to part 130 of Bourne in the USA. I'm Kevin. Coming up on today's episode, we have two games for you in the Championship. We're at home against Cal United and also at home against Minnesota United. Since you were last with me, as mentioned on the intro, look at the state of that. January, horrible, horrendous, horrific. Lots of other things that begin with just hot drink. Yeah, exactly. We did win 3-0 at the end of the month, though, which was nice. But we've gone from being comfortably top of the league to hanging on to second place with Orlando City breathing down our neck, which is not ideal. And we do need to get back to winning ways right now. So that's what we're going to try and do. This is the team we're going to send out there to try and get back to winning ways. We've got Rosales in goal, back four, Facelli, Mitchell, Corby and Akers, Malibran and Allen in midfield, Contreras and Passatori out wide, and then Davies and Chavez up front. Let's get into the game. Let's win a football match. Let's not worry about the possibility that playoffs could be looming again. We don't want the playoffs. We just want to win the league and be able to say we got to the Premier League and it was nice and easy. We do not want the playoffs because if we end up in the playoffs again, will that be 9 times? And we'll lose for a 9th time because there's going to be no happy resolution to the playoff story. I can sense it now. This save file is cursed and we will never win in the playoffs. I'm starting to feel it. Right. Let's not worry about the playoffs. We've been in the top 2 all year. The playoffs aren't going to happen. It's fine. No more negative thought. Let's score some goals today. Alan chasing around like a chasey thing in midfield. And the first good effort for the match goes to Cal United, who, I mean, I'm not entirely sure where they are in the league. I do know they're not in the top 2. We're in the top 2. They're not in the top 2, yet they're doing quite well against us. Davies with the ball and looking for Passatori, but can't quite find him. It falls back to Contreras and Chavez is there. And that's 1-0 and that's more like it. A 12th goal of the year it's Chavez. Chavez is his name. I'll learn his name when he gets to 30 goals. That should be the new rule. It's an excellent idea from Davies. Passatori couldn't quite get in quick enough at Contreras, who came in as a backup left back for us and is starting to get more and more game time on the left wing now. Has put in a lovely cross. We've gone 1-0 up. Cal United are lower mid-table, so they are a team we should definitely be beating if we're serious about getting promoted. And Tim Mitchell is serious about getting promoted. Look at that man. He's so serious, none of his teammates want to go anywhere near him. We've just had a socially distanced celebration. But it's a decent header from a decent corner. And yeah, we'll take that. 2-0 up after 20 minutes. After the form we've been in, it'll be quite nice to string a couple of wins together again, coming off that 3-0 in the most recent match. Hopefully, the iffy spell that we were in is over, and it's just going to be plain sailing towards the title from here. That's what we're hoping for. I said plain sailing. What's just happened? 2-1. Well, it's fine. Let's study our defending here. So, cross comes in and one of their players heads it to another while none of our players get anywhere near either of them. And it's a goal. Not the best defending we've ever done, but we'll be fine because we're going to go up the other end and score another one. Contreras on the left-hand side looking for another big cross. It eludes everybody. It ends up with Passatori, who crosses it back in himself, and Chavez heads it so hard that he runs off and does a chicken dance in celebration. He's headed that so hard it was straight at the goalkeeper. It spun off his fingers and still ended up in the back of the neck. He must have neck muscles like elevator cables. This is ridiculous, the power he puts on this header. Look at this. Look at it. He's headed it straight at the goalkeeper and it just bounces through him. And then, I mean, the chicken dance really adds to the effect of it. It's a very good header for a very good third goal for us, the second goal of the day for him. 3-1, not even half an hour gone yet. This is an all-action game. Corby trying to do his little dribbly dance routine and Malibran looking to be fancy, but Contreras was not alert to it at all, and we've just given the ball back to Cal United there, and they're playing the ball forward, but Mitchell deals with it. Contreras looking for the overlap of Fechelli, who came in as a midfielder and is now playing left back. We're just shifting people around all over the place, trying to find something that works. Contreras has a lovely, lovely cross on him. So playing him further forward really does seem to be working, as you've seen in today's episode. What a strange way to take a free kick. This looks like something straight off the training ground, but bearing in mind, you don't have the option to bring stuff straight off the training ground in Football Manager. Yeah, I mean, it was just a stupid free kick that they're probably still going to ultimately score from, because they're still knocking the ball around. But it was a very odd waste of an opportunity that they've now kept constant pressure from. Contreras showing us his excellent crossing ability again, but at the wrong end of the pitch. But luckily, there's just not really any attacking oomph from them there, and it remains 3-1. Mitchell now heading it forward to Allen, who brings it down nicely, slots it into Chavez, who is on a hat-trick. Oh, my word. He has hit that with some welly. He's got muscles on muscles all over his body. Anytime the ball comes near him, it just sprays off away from him at a gazillion miles an hour. What an effort from Chavez. He's surely getting a hat-trick today, the way he's playing. And it remains 3-1 because he snapped a crossbar in half with an effort from 50 yards away. No exaggeration at all in any of that. Right. We keep going. We keep doing what we're doing. I try and avoid the fact that my watch is vibrating like nobody's business. And we go about our business and get started in this second half. 3-1, 30 minutes to go. The league table looking pretty good, although it looks like New Mexico are winning their game as well. So they're relentless at the moment. Throughout our run of horrible form, they just were winning game after game after game after game. And it looks like they're still maintaining that now. They must be playing today because we were 3 points behind them at the start and we're winning. They're beating Miami 2-1 at the moment. So actually a little bit closer than I would have expected based on the form that they've been in. And we're going to take off Davies. He's not had the best of games today. Fechelli can come off as well. We're going to bring Pearson on for him, drop Contreras back there. And then for the final change, we'll just take off Corby, and Saldana can come on for him. And fingers crossed, we just see the game out nice and comfortably from this point. Akers with the throw to Malibran, and it's back with Akers again, who plays it forward pretty aimlessly. It's absolutely nowhere near anybody in a Bourne shirt, and we're just setting this back up for a Cal United counter-attack here. They've burst into... Big Kev's back in for the next game then. What on earth have I just witnessed? I don't understand. So the ball, he's taken the shot. Rosales just, it's like he's forgotten to make a save. That's one of the worst pieces of goalkeeping I think I've ever seen in a game of Football Manager. It's now, if we end up throwing away this lead from here, I'm going to be very, very upset. Oh my God. Okay. I'm very, very upset now. 3-3. How has this happened? I'm not very happy about what I've just witnessed. Just no. Playoffs, here we come. This season is turning into a nightmare. One more game. I've recovered from my grumpiness. We've changed the defence up a little bit again. This time we're going Akers, Hines, Mitchell, Fechelli. In fact, we need to bring Big Kev back in as well. Wilkinson is coming back in midfield alongside Allen. The attack was fine. We scored 3 goals. We played well going forward. It was defensively, especially at the end of the game when Saldana came on. It just all went wrong. So Saldana is done. He's finished. Rosales has a lot to answer for. Big Kev, this is your opportunity to come in and really establish yourself as our starting goalkeeper. Failed to get 3 points today. And look at the... I don't even want to watch. I'm going to do the rest of the video without my glasses on. Then I can't really see what's going on. I'll notice the flashing lights every now and again. And then I assume some football is happening. But other than that, I don't really know which team's got the ball. It doesn't really matter. Just... This is not very fun right now. Where are Minnesota? Where are they in the league? They're 18th, and we're losing to them at home after 2 minutes. Right, this is, if ever there was a time to demand more, that time is now. How are we putting ourselves under that much pressure from our own throw-in? It's a terrible throw. Hines has got a man on him, so Akers throws it to him, forces the panic clearance, which immediately gives the ball back to the opposition. We are just a bunch of bottle job losers. How bad must these teams behind us be that we're in this kind of form, and we have been for like 8 games now, and we're still in the top 2. We weren't that far clear of this chasing pack. It's like nobody wants to end up in the Premier League. It's just this big, scary place that nobody wants to play. Right, Davies now trying to get a counter-attack up and running. He's got Chavez ahead of him in a good position if he decides to use him. Just... some goalkeeping, is it? That was nice to see. Big Kev making a comfortable collection from the free kick, and Contreras has got a chance to make something of this sloppy attacking play, and Chavez is in, and that is a massive miss. It's his massive muscle. He hit it too hard. It's gone over with his enormous leg muscles this time. The man is made of granite and probably just needed more of a feather touch there. It's just a little touch on it, and it ends up in the back of the net. He swings his foot through it because it's all he knows how to do, and it ends up going over. Facelli, I mean, there's some great goalkeeping that's gone on as part of that move. Several good saves, but it has resulted in us having a corner. Mitchell's going to hit the in-swinger. Hines is there looking to get on the end of it, but can't, and it falls to Akers, who I guess didn't do very much with it because the highlight ended. We're going attacking. We're demanding more again. We are going to be making some substitutions, probably on the hour mark if we're still behind in this game, because it's not really acceptable for us to be losing at home against a team like this. Davies now, once again, trying to get a counter-attack going. He's running directly at where Chavez should be. He's not there. Where is he? My colour blindness is struggling a little bit with the kits in this game. There's Chavez. Okay, so I've found him. Can we have the ball back, please, boys? We want to do a football now. Oh, come on. This is not how things are supposed to go. We were supposed to just have a nice, comfortable trot to the title this season, at which point I can say, thanks for the memories, boys and girls. We'll call it a day. But no, they're just still, after all this time, they're still not a very good football team, like 80% of the time. Facelli with the throw. Wilkinson playing it over the top to Chavez. Davies is in the middle. Surely this time, and I think I've got another doorbell ringing incident about to happen as well. People won't just leave me alone to watch my team fall apart. I'm probably better off stood at the door than watching this happen anyway, I suppose. It might not even be for me this time. We'll see. Right, to Pesatore, to Davies. Come on, let's have a goal now, please. Boys and girls. Davies, Chavez got goal side just for a moment of his defender, and if it had been the right pass, it's an easy finish for him, but it wasn't the right pass. It wasn't a pass. He's had a shot, and Davies has been poor today. Right, we're going to get Pearson on. We're going to get Hatuka on. And I'm going to answer the doorbell. Oh, it just goes from bad to worse. That wasn't even my doorbell. It was next door's doorbell. It wasn't a delivery. It was a friend or family member I guess, fetching stuff out of their car. So I went and opened the door, staring straight at this person parked at the end of my driveway who was going into next door's house, and they just kind of looked at me funny. I looked at them funny. Neither of us said anything. And I came back in the house and started telling you all about it. They're probably the other side of the window now, listening to me explain what just happened. It's all going wrong. How are we not winning this football match? Oh, right. Hatuka, do something, please. Plays it in for Pearson. Pearson with the cross. Easy to score there. Should have scored the first time. Chavez finally grabs an equaliser. We're back in this game. We have got a chance. Who have we got on the bench who could potentially come on and provide us with a winner? Tobin is the only one, really. We don't need to see the replay. What we do need to do is take off Pesatore, bring on Tobin, and just throw another attacking player forward. And come on, boys. We'll take a winning goal now, please. I think the universe owes me after what I've just been through on my driveway. It's unacceptable. Right, Big Kev. Just shoot from there. You're 8 feet tall. You can probably score from there. He is. He's had a shot. Plays it forward. Chavez brings it down nicely. Playing it for Tobin. He's just come on. What a goal from Graham Tobin. My word. What a goal. He's just hit that first time. I mean, Big Kev has the shot first of all. Chavez with his elephant muscles plays it into Tobin. I mean, what a goal. Immediately drop back a little bit. We don't need to be full on attack now. All of a sudden, we are ahead in the game. We're only 3 points behind New Mexico again. We're still 3 points ahead of San Antonio. I don't understand how we're staying in the mix when our form has been so hit and miss. But that's exactly what we're doing. We have picked up victory from the jaws of defeat there. That was a match that showed some character and some promotion pedigree. Maybe, just maybe, the game is done messing with me now. We'll see. If you've enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much for watching.